Linda Houston, one of 61 women creating and leaving a legacy. She will be featured inside our special edition of Aspiring Authors magazine. The Queen of Collaborations will be up close and personal with Belinda Thursday, January 20th, 6 p.m. live streaming on Aspiring Authors magazine Facebook page.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ladies of Legacy. I'm truly honored to be able to share these amazing women across America that are creating a legacy. They are creating and leaving a legacy. March, we will be introducing you to 61 amazing women from around the world that are creating and leaving a legacy. Today, we have the opportunity to get up close and personal with one of these amazing women. Her name is Belinda Daretobedifferent Houston. Had the privilege of meeting this young lady in person. She's amazing. She's an author. She is a motivational speaker. She is a leader of Hollywood Dolls, an organization that they do a lot for the community. I'm not going to talk about it because I definitely will leave something out. I'm going to move out the way and allow this amazing queen to share with you guys exactly who she is, what she's doing, and how she got here. So I'm going to bring it up. Welcome. How are you today?
Hello. It is wonderful. It's such a pleasure to be on this platform with you again, Miss Angela.
Well, thank you.
I always try to show up whenever you reach out. I try to keep up with you. Sometimes, girl, you just move just a little bit too fast for me. But I just want you to know that I'm here and live in living color tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Always an honor and a privilege to be able to share you with my platform and those that will be tuning in because you're doing some amazing things. I tried to share a little bit in the intro, but I know I didn't do you justice. So I want you, if you would, to please share with those that are tuned in and those that will hear the replay just a little bit about who Belinda is.
Oh, Belinda is Dare to Be Different. I'm so many things. I wear so many hats. But first of all, I just want to just thank God for this opportunity to share a little bit of things about Hollywood. I'm a mother of two, of Christopher, Dante, and dog Aries. I am a grandmother, or let me say nanny, of four, and a godmother of one, Xenia. And my grandbabies are Javon and Miracle, and the twins, Aaliyah and Akila. Yeah, they something. I know if you watch me on Facebook, I have them on Facebook a lot doing different stuff. They something. And I love being with my grandbabies. Another thing, I'm an author. I am the author of Take Off the Mask. I'm also the author of Marriage, Secret, and Lovers. So some of y'all do have my book. So I'm just going to bring them up right quick. Take Off the Mask and Marriage, Secrets, and Lovers. I am also a co-author along with Miss Angela, Women of Indefinite Worth. I am owning my own truth. So I have come a long way from where I used to be. And I want to thank God for that because at one time I was not in a good place. And I can say that I am in a beautiful, wonderful place right now. And I love it. I am the founder of God's Gift Baby Ministry. God's Gift Baby Ministry is an organization that collect baby items and we give them back out into the community. So I have a team that helps me with that. But my some of my team members are the Queen City Dolls. And I know Miss Angela said the Hollywood Dolls, but no, we are the Queen City Dolls. We are a branch from the Elite Dolls of Faith Sisterhood, awarding, winning um, sisterhood out of Atlanta, Georgia. Our founder is Doll Faith. Her name is Cindy Smith, but we call her Doll Faith, and a wonderful sisterhood to be a part of. I'm also a part of Inspired by Christ, another organization that I volunteer with. And I do a lot of volunteering, especially out in the community with Stop the Violence, along with Queen City Dolls and Stop the Violence and Reverend Moses that feeds the homeless here in Gastonia. I also work on the side helping out First Lady. Um, I help her with a lot of things too. So, I'm just all around all around American person that love to do everything and be a part of everything. And I love it. I love volunteering. I love being a help. And, it's a blessing to me because at one point in time, if I go back to take off the mask, I have taken off all of my masks and I no longer wear a mask. And one of the things that I took off a mask too was doing drugs. And that favorite drug was crack cocaine. So being delivered from crack cocaine was a blessing for me. So when I became a part of the Elite Dolls of Faith, and we are dolls, dolls stand for delivered of life learned lessons. So I was delivered from my life learned lessons. So that in itself right there is a blessing for me because I have had my sisters, my doll sisters, my friends, my daughter and my son. I've had plenty of support. My publisher, Lisa Santiago, I'm on her platform also with the Empowerment Duo. So, I'm all around and I just love being out here in the community and being a blessing to other people. I just love it. What else you want to know, Angela?
I tell you, I just want to look. I just wanted you to share just a little bit about yourself. That's all. Because y'all like to get on these platforms and talk about me. But I want people to know who y'all are and what y'all are doing because y'all are doing some amazing things. And I want them to be able to support those things that you're doing. So that's what we're here to talk about today. I
So,
know that you are doing a lot. I see you. We may not talk a lot, but I see you doing a lot with collecting of the baby items and giving out the items to those that are in need. So I definitely want you to be able to share how individuals can follow you, how they can support you, if you have upcoming events, things of that nature.
well, right now we're in God's Gift Baby Ministries in the process of getting some things together. We don't have anything coming up right now, but we have a couple of baby showers that we do. And matter of fact, there's a baby that was just born a couple of days ago. So we're getting ready to get some baby items and stuff ready for that baby that has come into this world. It's a little girl. Queen City Dolls are always on the move. If the snow don't come, we'll be at an event on Saturday called Unbreakable Hearts. So, and this is supporting Stop the Violence And so we have some fundraisers that are coming up under Queen City Dolls. We, everything, happens for a reason. And I have to give it up for my president, for the Queen City Dolls, because I was the president and I made a shift in my dollhouse. So I am the national doll agent for Elite Dolls of Faith. So my new president, I mean, she always running. She's always involved with a lot of things in the community. So as being the national doll agent, I follow her. Even before I became a national doll agent, she was my vice president. So, we always up and running. We volunteer for any organization. And we have EDOF Queen City Dolls. We are on Facebook. You can go check out Elite Dolls of Faith on Facebook also. God's Gift Baby Ministry on Facebook. We have a page, so just look up God's Gift Baby Ministry. And if you need me, you call me. Send me an inbox. God's Gift Baby Ministry. We always are ready to serve the community, giving back to women that need help and stuff with their with our baby items, baby beds, and everything. I pretty much have all of that stuff right there. I'm looking for a building. So, it would really truly be a blessing if somebody would just help me with a building so I can get all of this stuff in a building and set up so people can be able to come and receive their blessing and don't have to pay for anything. It's free.
Well, we just put it out there. We just put it out there. It's going to be out there for everybody. So if you're out there and you have a building and you're in the Gastonia, North Carolina area or Charlotte area,
Yes.
in North Carolina, we need a building.
We need a
We put it
building.
out there. We need a building for God's Gift Ministry.
Baby ministry. Yes, we need a
Uh-huh.
building.
So if you're out there and you have connections to a building, you in that area, please reach out to Belinda because she could use your services. I definitely thank you for sharing. I want to talk about legacy and what that word means to you.
I was listening to you yesterday, and people that came before us, Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, these people are legacy people. And these are people that we follow, and I want to be, no, it ain't that I want to be, I am legacy. And I want people to be able to follow me. So when I'm no longer here, I want them to say, and everybody know me as Hollywood Angela. Hollywood, Doll Hollywood. In the after world, I'm Belinda Hollywood Houston. To my family and friends, I'm Hollywood, period. To my doll sisters, I am Doll Hollywood. So I keep Hollywood, period. But they'll say, Hollywood was crazy, but Hollywood was a blessing to a lot of people. Hollywood didn't mind being out in the community, feeding people, helping other organizations. Hollywood was an author. Hollywood didn't mind telling her story about being addicted to crack cocaine. Hollywood didn't mind crying in front of people letting people know that she's been blessed and not ashamed to tell it. I'm not ashamed to tell my story. So, I tell my daughter and some of my friends that when my grandkids grow up, they eventually will probably meet somebody, and and whoever they meet will say, well, my grandmama said that your grandmama was a crackhead. Well, my nanny might have been a crackhead, but she's legacy now because she left books for us, for people to buy through us. She was nominated for so many awards. I want them to be able to say that about me. I just asked a friend of mine the other day, I said, if anything happened to me, what would you say? She said, girl, ain't no telling what I say. She said, I think everybody just start busting out laughing because I don't think I'd be able to get it out. I'm hilarious, but I can be real. I can share. I'm already there. Watch me. Watch not only me, watch my dog sisters, my church that I'm involved in, First Red Branch Missionary Baptist Church. Right now at my church, I am the armor bearer for my pastor. Now, if you knew me, you'd be like, oh my God, armor bearer? Why are you being the armor bearer? But see, that's a blessing for me. From where I've been to where I am now is truly a blessing. That right there is a legacy for me. So it's just so many things that just bring a lot of things to my mind because all of us are not perfect, but who try to walk it is me. And what I believe in, I try to walk that straight and narrow path. And if it wasn't for God, I don't know where I would be. If it wasn't for my children, especially Aries and Dante, if it wasn't for the ministers that I have came in contact with, I think I've been went off the deep end. So, it's the people that God has put around me now that has me where if I'm feeling down, I start stepping because I'm not getting ready to be down long. You're not getting ready to have me to depressed because I have somewhere to go. I know God got a purpose for me. I know He has something and it's coming. Don't know when it's coming, but when I tell you that I am ready, I'm prepared, I'm walking in it, and I'm going to share it, I'm ready.
So you said one word that I had to just come on in on because you said prepared and you said you didn't know when, but I'm about to get ready to tell you when. 2022 is when, because he said he 3 P's to purpose. He's prepared you, he's positioned you, and he's postured you for this season. Because all that you have endured, because you are able to share your story. See,
Yeah.
all that was preparing you to position you, to posture you for this season. Now you can walk in all that he's promised you. And it seems like you're already beginning to do that. You're in the first stages of walking in. Because Belinda, we've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
We go back to what 2000. I think it was 2017, 2008, or 2017 or 16. We was
16.
in Raleigh, North Carolina, at that amazing event, and I can see the change in you and the growth in you from then. I can see your peace. Peace is all over you.
Oh,
I can see it
Jesus.
in you because you. I got to share this with you. I just got to do it. I have to be obedient. See, when you find that peace on the inside of you,
Yes.
and you are comfortable with who you are. See,
Yes.
when he dropped that word peace in my spirit, see, when I auditioned for this African fashion for peace competition, God dropped this word in my spirit, and he dealt with me with this word, present state. What is your present state? What is your spiritual state of mind right now? That do you allow people to distract you and keep you distracted from the things that he's called you to do, your purpose? No, we can't do that in this season. Are you ready to evolve in the things of God? You doing that because look,
Yes.
you just said you're the armor bearer at your church. You're evolving in the things of God that he's called you to do. And you are aligning to purpose. You're aligning to purpose by getting out into the community, impacting the community. You're doing the baby ministry. You're volunteering every opportunity you get. Whew. It is
Yes.
clear to me that you have clarity on the vision. Because the C stands for clarity. And all we need is a little clarity to see the vision. And once we see the little clarity to see the vision, that's when we can run with it. And when you got a glimpse of that clarity, you ran with it, Belinda, because I see the difference. I see the difference. Empathy, the ability to understand and have compassion for other people. Definitely all over you. All over you.
Thank you.
Compassion
Thank
is
you.
all over you because you have a compassion for those around you. I can see it in the pictures. I can see it in the interaction. Even when we were in person at the event, I can see the compassion that you have for people. Even when we went out to have dinner afterwards, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. Your spirit is amazing, and those that have not connected to you, I want to encourage them to connect with you. She's if you're in North Carolina area, Atlanta area, South Carolina area, she does some amazing events. I follow her on Facebook. I see what they're doing. They're always out in the community doing something. You know, a lot of people look at us and they characterize us by the things that we do. I like to go out every now and then and listen to music and dance. That's what I like to do. Cause
Oh yeah, man.
but
I
people
like to
like,
dance. Now. I ain't gonna tell that lie now. I love to get my dance on now.
but they like to characterize you. They like, I thought you were safe, and I still am, and I still will be every time I come back because me dancing and me having fun does not, it does not define
No.
me. That does not define me. That does not define me. Um, So I thank you for being so transparent and being so open and sharing. You opened up and shared, and you've been a part of a couple of my collaboration projects, and I thank you for that because you shared a part of you that you wanted people to know about. Like you said, you don't want your babies to have to defend you because it's out there. People already know. All they got to say is, "Hey, my nana wrote about it. Go read the book.
That's right.
Go read the book. It's not a
That's
secret."
right.
And that's what I tell people. You know, if you ever
That's
want to
right.
know anything about Angela, you ain't got to ask nobody. Go pick up
That's
one of my
right.
Go pick up one of my 49 books, and I guarantee you'll find a little bit, a piece. You might have to read a little bit, but you'll find something that you want to know about me. It's not a secret.
Better
I'm
yet, why don't you
transparent.
just call and ask me? Okay,
I'm very
matter of fact,
transparent. Look,
just
I
go
want
ahead and
you.
put us on Zoom or
Read a
whatever,
book. Nah,
and
buy. No, support me. Buy a book. I want you to support me. Buy a
matter of
book.
fact, I just give you a free book, okay? And let you read it yourself. I'll just give you a free one. I mean,
But that's how we
I
doing it.
am
We
who I
not
am.
hiding nothing.
Everybody want to
Yeah, we're
give
not
you
hiding
a
nothing in this
title.
season.
I'm Hollywood, okay? You can call me whatever you want to. But I tell people when I go speak, you either like me or love me. I have no room for hate. So That's your problem.
That's it.
And and I can kind of elaborate on that for a minute because a couple of weeks ago, I'll say about a month ago, I had some issues. I went through something and I had hate. But when I tell you that I serve a good God and I don't have that hate because I know where I was before, and I know that I can't walk in hate for somebody because of the things that I do, and I stand beside the woman of God on Sundays. So I can't do that. So I had to pull myself together and I had to start talking to God. And then I had to talk to my dog sister. I talked to dog Faith, you know. So when I tell you that who feel good, and I don't care what none of y'all say about Hollywood, just spell my name right when you talk about me. And say Hollywood left a legacy in Gastonia area in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. That's what I need for y'all to say. And not what I used to do. Talk about what I done. Matter of fact, talk about what I'm doing now because I'm still here.
That's
Leave the
it.
past alone. The past can't do nothing for me. The past has brought me forward. So all that other stuff, come on now. Let's keep it moving. Let the past go.
That's it.
Get on the good foot.
And
What's that song? Get on the good foot.
on the good foot. I'm saying you gotta let it go. Sometimes we just have to let stuff go, and we have to realize that in order for us to get where we are, and if we had not been through the things that we had been through, we wouldn't have been able to be right where we are right now today. So I'm always grateful for let them talk. You know what? Guess who else they talked about? And guess what they still doing? They still talking about him, and he been gone for a long time. Jesus Christ. And he hung
Yeah,
on the and he hung on the cross for us. So they
yes.
talked about him. So I don't know why we think they not gonna talk about us. They gonna talk about us. But we have to realize when they not talking, you have to check yourself and see if you're doing something. Because when they talking about you, you know you're doing something right.
You're doing something right. You know how you have you know, you always have God in your ear, but I have this friend of mine for years, always in my ear. B, you're doing a good job. B, I'm proud of you. B, you have come a long way. Do you know how good that feels to me? You know, to hear that voice in my ear from time to time. But I know what God is saying because I'm still moving and doing what God is asking me to do. I'm actually obeying, okay? Because I was running for a while. So it feels good. I love it. So you can't stop me. Don't try to stop my blessing. Because I'm running. Yes, I'm on my way. I'll see y'all back there
Amen.
whenever y'all catch up with me. If you don't catch up with me, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm going to pray for you. And if you need something to eat, call me. I'm going to make sure I give you something to eat,
Amen.
something to drink. But I am who I am. I am a child of God and I am Dar Hollywood. Belinda Hollywood Houston. Hollywood, period, is who I am. Love
Hey,
me.
that's it. That's it. When you got that peace on the inside, then you're able to have that peace around you. So when you're at peace, then that peace will follow you. I definitely see that peace all on you. I am a living testimony because I have seen the growth in you. It's nothing nobody have said or mentioned to me. I've seen it myself. So I want to congratulate you today on your
But
growth.
thank you,
And,
thank you, thank you.
and
That
I just
means a
want
lot
to
to me.
encourage you. I just want to encourage you to stay on this path, because you're on a great path, to creating and leaving a legacy, that you are doing. Um, if you leave here tomorrow, you already have a legacy. It's already in stone because I know who you are. I know who you are, and I will keep your legacy going because I've had the privilege of
Yes.
meeting you in person, and I love the person that you are. So I
Thank
don't
you.
care what nobody says. I love you, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. So thank you for being Hollywood.
Hey, Hollywood swinging.
So I want you once again to tell everybody how they can support you across your social media platforms, how they can reach out and communicate with you.
You can reach me on Facebook, Belinda Dare to Be Different Houston. I am God's Gift Baby Ministry, God's Gift BM at gmail.com. EDOF Queen City Dolls on Facebook. My email address for Queen City Dolls is dollhollywood.edof at gmail.com. What else I'm missing? I'm on a high right now. I'm excited. So you can inbox me. I'll be glad to hit me up on Facebook. I'm there. Whatever
Well,
you need Hollywood to do, need the Queen City Dolls, need God's Gift Baby Ministry, just reach out. We'll be there, live and live in color. I'll come if I have to come by myself. And I don't travel too much by myself. I always have a dog or two with me. Yes. So
amen. Sounds like a great sisterhood. So I thank you guys for all that you do. So I want to
oh
encourage them
yes.
to support you guys and get involved. Um, Definitely. I
Yeah, you'll
thank
be in
you.
Atlanta. Elite Dogs of Faith headquarters is in Atlanta.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm in between Atlanta and Myrtle Beach. I just got back from Atlanta on Sunday, actually. Well, no, Saturday. On Saturday. So I'm back in Myrtle Beach now. I'll be here for a couple of months, and then I'll be headed back to Atlanta.
Well,
So yeah.
we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to come to Myrtle Beach and get you started in Myrtle Beach.
Well, come on.
Elite Dolls of
You,
Faith in Myrtle Beach and get you a dollhouse. How about that?
I'm open for whatever. I just love impacting the world, and
Well,
wherever I can assist
hey,
and make
that's
a
close
difference,
for
I'm here.
me. I'll be in Myrtle Beach. We'll do something.
Hey, bring it. I'm here. But I love you, sis. I pray that you have a blessed rest of your day. Um, I will see you later. Thank you for stopping by and blessing us with your legacy.
No problem. Love sharing it. Good night, y'all.
Love you.
Love you.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Ladies of Legacy. I tell you, these ladies are definitely leaving their legacy. I want you guys to please try to support them in all that they do. Of course, if you want to reach out to them and you need to reach out to me to reach out to them, it's okay. It's okay. You can reach out to me and I will definitely get you in contact with them. Please tune in. Later in the week, we have some more amazing women that are going to be showcasing exactly who they are and why they are leaving a legacy. Of course, I am Angela Thomas Smith, the queen of collaboration, life coaching, and consultant. I am the founder of AALAC and the CEO of Aspiring Authors Magazine. My whole desire is to let you know that you have purpose. You didn't get dropped out of the sky. There's a plan for your life. He said he'll prosper you. You have hope and a future. So I love you guys. Be blessed.